has the potential for 200 plus acres in the next 20 minutes. We have a potential for structures being threatened in the next 20 minutes.
A dangerous new threat in the Los Angeles Inferno, firenadoes.
A lot of fire being drawn straight up into the air.
4 wildfires turning to disaster with 10,000 hectares of land scorched so far, and it could get worse.
Los Angeles, a city known for its sunny skies and sprawling urban landscapes, is now synonymous with another, far more destructive phenomenon: wildfires. But what if I told you these devastating blazes are tied to a climate-driven cycle of extremes called hydroclimate whiplash? In this video, we'll dive into how rapid swings between wet and dry weather are intensifying wildfires in Southern California and what it means for the future. Hydroclimate whiplash refers to rapid shifts between periods of intense rainfall and prolonged drought. Think of it as nature's pendulum, swinging wildly from one extreme to another. These whiplash events have always been part of California's climate, but human-driven climate change has turned the dial up to 11. Global warming has increased the atmosphere's ability to hold water by about 7% for every degree Celsius of warming. This expanding atmospheric sponge means wetter periods are wetter and drier periods are drier. Let's zoom in on California's recent weather roller coaster. After years of drought, dozens of atmospheric rivers in the winter of 2022-23 brought record-breaking rains.
A fierce storm has ushered in the new year in California. In Sacramento, it was the wettest New Year's Eve on record.
Mountain towns were buried in snow, valleys flooded, and hillsides collapsed under hundreds of landslides. But the abundance of rain had a hidden consequence: lush growth of grasses and shrubs across Southern California. These plants thrived in the moisture, creating what seemed like a green paradise. Fast forward to 2024, a record hot summer. The once thriving vegetation dried into a vast expanse of tinder, setting the stage for catastrophic wildfires. And just as the 2025 rainy season was expected to bring relief, it delivered record dry conditions instead. This whiplash of extreme wet, then dry, amplified the fire risk, creating a dangerous cycle. At the heart of hydroclimate whiplash is what scientists call the expanding atmospheric sponge. The atmosphere can now evaporate, absorb, and release significantly more water due to global warming. This has two major effects: floods. When the sponge releases its water, we get deluges like the atmospheric rivers of 2022 to 2023. Droughts. When it absorbs more, it sucks moisture from plants, soil, and rivers, intensifying droughts. This sponge effect creates a vicious cycle. Wet periods grow more intense, promoting lush plant growth. Dry periods become harsher, turning that vegetation into fuel for wildfires. So, how does this play out in Los Angeles? Southern California's fire season has long been driven by dry vegetation and seasonal winds like the Santa Anas. But climate change has supercharged the process. Fuel load. After the wet winter, abundant vegetation provides ample fuel. Drying out, the hot, dry summer turns that fuel into kindling. Winds. When seasonal winds arrive, they fan the flames, spreading fires faster than ever. The overlap of these factors, vegetation growth, extreme dryness, and wind events, is the direct result of hydroclimate whiplash. Scientists warn that hydroclimate whiplash is only getting worse. Projections show that if global temperatures rise by 3 degrees Celsius, California's wettest and driest years will become even more extreme. For Los Angeles, this means more cycles of lush growth, followed by deadly wildfires. The stakes couldn't be higher, but there's hope. Reducing global warming, even slightly, could slow this cycle. Meanwhile, innovative water and land management strategies could help us adapt to the growing risks. Co-management is the key. We need to handle floods and droughts as part of the same problem. For instance, capturing floodwaters to recharge aquifers instead of letting it run into the ocean, proactively managing vegetation to reduce wildfire fuel loads. On a personal level, staying informed and supporting climate action policies can make a difference. Hydroclimate whiplash is rewriting the rules for Los Angeles and the rest of the world. The connection between extreme weather and wildfires isn't just a future concern, it's happening now. By understanding this phenomenon and taking action, we can help protect our communities from the growing threat of climate-driven disasters. Thank you for watching. Let's work together to turn the tide on climate change.